morning. Happy day 3. So I got up a little early this morning. And Gigi and Tyler are up now. And Panoke. Come here, Panoke. We missed this cute little stinker. Hi, buddy. Anyway, it was very nice and quiet when I first woke up. I was getting some work done, just trying to catch up. It's a Saturday. We hardly ever work on the weekends. We try to really, other than maybe vlogging. Obviously, Vlogmas is different, and the whole month is different. But I had a lot to catch up on and a lot of planning for 2024 going on, especially like if I've got contracts with brands and stuff and talking through that. So feeling good, mostly caught up. Felicity's not up yet, which is nice. So Tyler and Gigi are in there watching some song things. You know what I mean? Like, I was gonna say music videos. That's not what it is, like songs. Anyway, we're gonna have some family time today, hopefully. And like we said, we've really got a grocery shop. I also really need to order Christmas cards. I had these cards done and created online and 2 weeks ago, and I should have just ordered them, and I didn't, and here we are. I'm like, dang it, I could have had these out so early this year. So yet again, I need to order the Christmas cards. As I said, we've been ordering from Minted, and I like them. This year I wasn't as, I don't know, they had a lot of pretty cards, but based on the pictures we have and the layout of them, I felt like I couldn't find exactly what I wanted, but I'm happy with the way they look. I'll show them to you when we get them in the mail, but gonna order those, so that's what's going on this morning. All right, we've got our advent calendar. What day is today, Jish?
2.
Okay, December 2nd. What's in there? We got this on Etsy. Gigi and I picked it out, didn't we? We looked at a whole bunch of them on there, and this was our favorite. It's so cute. So cute. I can link the shop below. I think they had a few different kinds, but I just love that this looked like a literal gingerbread house. So in the kitchen, it looks so cute.
Remember the night we learned
We love our Tony box. And we've got a Christmas one now.
Oh, sure. That was
These are so cool. You literally, even Felicity can do it.
Our friends here all about it.
It is amazing. So we've been doing some meal planning. We did 2 more involved recipes, and the rest are really, really easy, like BLTs, which actually we're only going to do. We have potatoes we need to use up, and we're going to have to make bacon for this simple recipe. So we figure, well, we only need like 4 slices, so we might as well make it worth like making a whole thing of bacon. So that's what we're going to do. This recipe, it's a stovetop Alfredo with bacon and peas. We're going to do a side salad with. It's in this cookbook I talk about all the time, Skillet Meals. I think it's still in print. I'm not for sure. I can try to link it. But it looks really easy, and we've not made it before. It's just pasta, garlic and bacon, frozen peas, heavy cream and Parmesan, a couple other things. It looks so simple, and everything we've made from this book has been really, really tasty. But we are totally cookbook lovers, so we've got a lot of recipes going on over there. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. Usually this spills into the next week, especially like we don't usually meal plan 5 meals because there's leftovers, especially something like this has tons of leftovers. This will probably have leftovers. So we'll see how it goes, but it's always nice to have, we love to cook. So we like having some that are a little more involved, but then having the options that are much quicker is key.
Bring it to Daddy. Thank you. We're having fun playing with the exercise ball. Okay, so Jessica just finished editing yesterday's Vlogmas. I was downstairs with the girls.
You're going to laugh when you see where Tiny Tyler is hidden.
I can't wait. I
tried 3 different things. I definitely landed on my favorite.
I can't wait. Okay, I'll sit down right now and see if I can find it. But I was coming up to see, do you want some lunch? And if so, what do you want?
A not grilled cheese and soup. I did just have that. We still don't have groceries. That's needs to happen.
I know. I mean,
we could have like little salads.
Yeah, I don't know if we have enough salad.
I lean hard on eggs, but we don't have eggs.
We don't have eggs, I know. All right, we'll figure something out.
Figure it
out. Jessica just got Vlogmas finished. I just went downstairs and played with the girls and then finished the dishes and stuff like that.
Thank you.
So now we're going to reconvene, eat some lunch, and I think here in a little bit I'm going to go to the grocery store.
Thank you ahead of time.
Oh, thank you for doing this. This was a lot of work. Okay, I just went scrounging through our freezer to try and figure out what we were going to have for lunch, because like I said, I haven't gone to the grocery store yet, and I'm going to do that here in just a little bit. So we have a little bit of salad left, so we're going to have a little bit of salad. And then we have these Amy Lou things. They have like meatballs. We get them at Costco. They have a few different kinds. They have like chicken burgers, which is what this is. They have meatballs. They have a few different things. They're all really good. And they're perfect for exactly this kind of situation when we don't really have a whole lot. They stay in the freezer until we need them. And then we have some apples, and that's going to work. That'll be what we do for lunch here. Listen to that sizzle. Boom. Lunch is served.
So I wanted to reprint these Bible reading tracker bookmarks. I can link this below. It's like $3 or $4 on Etsy. There are different versions, of course. I just thought this was cute. It was like a little bookshelf, and you color in whichever books of the Bible, like as you finish them. I thought that was cute. There's one for the Old Testament, one for the New Testament. So last time I printed them on cardstock, which is great, but it was almost the size of a full sheet of paper. So it was sticking out of my Bible way too far. So I've been meaning to reprint them again on cardstock, smaller. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I'll link this below, because I just think it being a little bookshelf is so cute. I mean, you could follow a Bible reading plan or not, but either way you could use something like this, and I just think it's darling. And it's a bookmark, so it's useful too, We have some cookie dough. Did you know you can keep this frozen for 2 months? So I was gonna roll it out to do like some cookie decorating, because Genevieve's dying to do it. And it says to do cutout cookies, you need 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour into the dough. I found that fascinating. So we're gonna give that a whirl. Use some cookie cutters, and we're gonna have some fun making cookies. Okay, so I kneaded 1/4 cup of flour into the dough just by hand, and it seemed to work pretty well. Now it really does feel like a perfect rolling cutout consistency, so I think that was probably great advice. We've got a gingerbread cookie cutter, a snowflake, Santa, and then a reindeer. So we'll see how much we can get out of this. It doesn't look like a lot of dough once I roll it out, so I guess we'll see. All right, not too shabby. Some of them are a little harder to peel up. I can only imagine if we didn't have the flour in it, it'd be even harder. So that worked out pretty well. This is all it made though. So we're gonna go ahead and bake them, and then we will decorate them after. Woohoo! All right, we're watching Home Alone, and Gigi got all this set up. We are ready to go. Okay, here they all are. We've already eaten at least one of them. One of the Santas ripped, so I just kind of decorated the bottom. But pretty good. I think we did a stellar job. Gigi and I were giggling because this one ended up looking like a smile here, like a really creepy smile. So we had to connect it. And now I'm not sure what it looks like, but this was pretty easy. By the way, these were what we used. I got at Target last year, and they have like a built-in tip. So we got like red, green, and white. And then this, I think I got at Target. It was, definitely Target. All of these sprinkles, so that should last us quite a few years.
You guys are in for a little bit of a treat, because you get to go to the grocery store with me. I feel like 90% of the time, Jessica goes to the grocery store. Either we go together or she goes alone. Every once in a while we go like as a family, but it's not very often, just because it's just a lot and it's just easier to have one of us go. So usually Jessica goes, or we find time and both of us go to the grocery store together. It's pretty rare that I go to the grocery store by myself. So it's gonna be a fun day at the grocery store with Tyler. I always talk about, I hope I get a good grocery store buddy, because when you first get there, we always start at the back and work our way forward. And I always hope that I get a good grocery store buddy that like starts around the same time as I do, because then you end up going up and down all the aisles and you pass them, and then you go to the next aisle and you pass them again. So hopefully I have a good grocery store buddy today. I'm going to Meijer, haven't heard of it, to do our grocery shopping this week. So we need a lot because we were gone, obviously, but I don't think there's too awful much, but should be a good time had by all. Okay, actually I lied. We always start on the non-grocery side first. So we get toiletries, etc.'s over there. Then we go to the back of the grocery store in the refrigerated section and then work our way forward. Is that how everybody does it? I feel like that's how I've always done it since I was a kid. You start at the back and work your way to the front. Am I crazy? Is that how you do it? I'm just curious now. What's everyone's like go-to method for grocery store shopping? Okay, I got a few essentials. I got razors, mouthwash, etc.'s. And I'm looking now for like Keurig filters, but I'm in that weird part of the store that like no one is ever in. Like there's no one around me. Like they have like bed linens and appliances. And no one's ever over here. It's very quiet. It's too late for this. No one wants it. They want to get rid of this stuff. They gotta go lower than $14.99. Nobody wants you anymore. Is that true? Okay, I walked quickly by this and I thought it said beard oil, and then I got really confused when I saw that. Cheesy beard oil. What's going on with your beard, man? Okay, we had on our list KitchenAid whisk, but we didn't give any more details. So we've got like silicone ones for like non-stick things. We've got like the classic whisk. We've got different colors. What did I mean by KitchenAid whisk? Do I just get one of them and hope it's the right one? It's pretty whiskey business. Okay, I figured out it's the whisk for our KitchenAid mixer. That's what our other one broke. So that's what I need, but they don't have it. They're out. At least, I don't see it anywhere. But they have this. What is this? What's this? There's magic everywhere. Okay, it says you could make pastry. Looks like you can make mashed potatoes. I don't know about this. Do I need this? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I'm doing it. Okay, now it's time to do the actual grocery shopping. To the back! I gotta say, I'm a little obsessed with this Noosa yogurt right now. I have like one a day. They're so good. And the lemon one especially is my favorite. That with a little granola, maybe a few chocolate chips. If I'm feeling bad, that's the stuff. I know I've talked about it before, but I love the Yellowbird hot sauces. This one is probably my favorite. But then I've just recently discovered, it was this one. This one is really good because I love sriracha. Very good. Okay, I was just about to grab some of this because it looks so good, but then I remembered I made this a couple years ago and it was incredible. I might try and make it this Vlogmas, like cinnamon raisin bread. I think that may need to happen. Is a good boy. Okay, that took a million years, but I think I got everything except I couldn't find harissa. I think half my time here was spent looking for harissa. Could not find it anywhere, and I also couldn't find anybody to ask. And then onion soup mix. I looked in like 5 different places where it should have been, and I couldn't find it. So anyway, I'll find both of those later, but everything else, I think I got. Whew, big shopping trip.
Well, we're on the floor again.
There's so many blankets from our little games we were playing earlier. We were just running around having
fun.
Yeah. And actually, I cleaned up about half of them, and there's still a ton of blankets and pillows all over the floor.
Yeah, it was fun though.
That's
we
always
also
fun.
are like at the stage of covering tables near the couch with like blankets and pillows because they run around and they run around on the couch and it gives me
I put blankets and pillows
heart
over there in
palpitations.
front of the fireplace.
That's where we're at. So you may be like, why are they? Well, you've been dressed all day. Like I suddenly got ready. We're seeing some neighbors tonight. We're heading in with some neighbors. So I was like, I guess I should like throw some makeup on.
I haven't showered. I haven't shaved my neck. Well,
you've run out of time, buddy.
I know. It'll be fine.
But that was the other thing I wanted to say is we're so lucky because I feel like we have a lot of neighbors we really like. And that is so rare. So it's nice and a lot, some of our neighbors have kids around the same age as us. So it's exciting to get to like see people like in our house, at their house. Like we can switch it up and be able to do that. And it's just, I don't know. It's something I never experienced until, well, I guess that makes sense living in this house.
Well, when I was really young, I lived in a neighborhood and we had like neighborhood friends and stuff like that. But most of my life I lived off, like we didn't live in a neighborhood. So I didn't really have any neighbor friends.
Which is cool. I love it. So, I wanted to say, by the way, as we're closing up the day, I was dying at how many texts I got from Tyler asking, where is this? And again, I don't have my phone. So I've got my iPad that I'm still carrying around like a 1980s cell phone. It's funny. But all of the questions you asked were valid. It's not that,
there was
but it
like
was just
4
to 7
but,
texts.
But
they were valid questions. And in fairness to Tyler, you were gone for like 3 hours.
Okay, it wasn't quite that long.
I would check the timestamps, right? Like I'd be curious.
But I was telling Jessica, I'm like a full third, if not half of the time, was me trying to find like 4, maybe 5 things. Like I think I even said the harissa never did find. And I
always struggle to find harissa.
The onion soup mix ginger. We needed fresh ginger. And I was looking around the root vegetables, and it wasn't there. Finally found that.
Against the produce wall.
Finally found that. What else? There was like just a couple things that I was like...
Chipotles and adobo.
Yeah, that was hard.
That one threw me last time I was trying to get it, so I get that.
And I mean, in theory, you're like, okay, it should definitely be in this spot. It makes sense to be here in this aisle, and this. Well, here's all this other stuff. The beans.
Well, in fairness, the beans
are in the
we go to,
paper towel aisle.
They just recently changed that. I would know. They recently changed that, and that is ludicrous. Although it actually is funny. It's near the toilet paper, and it's the beans. Maybe there's something there. But really, that one throws me every time, and it's been a few months now.
So but then like most of it, I was able to just fly through. It's just I kept going back and forth trying to find these few random things.
Which half of them you never did find.
Just one. I only harissa.
Oh, that's not bad.
And the onion soup mix. I never did find that.
That is only when we make meatloaf, which is like once
we
every
just put it on
months.
the list when we run out of it.
Yeah,
we'll have it. But
yeah, we're in no rush for onion soup mix.
But
what do you guys use onion soup mix for?
The only thing that we use it for is meatloaf. But I looked in the soups.
Yeah.
I looked in the...
I think it's near the gravies.
They had a whole section of... I looked in the gravy section. They had a whole section of, like, chili mixes, like packets of chili mix. Not in any of those. I'm like, maybe they're just out? I don't know.
I feel like it might be in a lower or upper random area. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't found them recently either. That's why it's been on the list for like a month.
Yeah. I did check off a couple things that we've had on there for a long time. And there was... I took the time to go and find them because I know a lot of times you're like, we don't really need it. But I was like, I'm going to go. I'm going to find... So there's a few. I don't remember what they were now, but... There was a couple things on there that I know I got that we like needed.
That's
so.
nice.
Anywho,
yeah, it was kind of a typical Saturday. I feel like we're always getting grocery shopping done on random days, never at the same time twice.
Yeah, I was saying a lot of times we do it through the week. A lot of times it changes constantly. Like if we have time during a work day, maybe we'll do it then. But then sometimes we do it. It's just.
What's interesting is I grew up and my mom always grocery shopped every Friday. It was payday. It was just the day we did it. Like, so before I was in school, me and my brother, like, we'd go with her. And then we were in school, so I'm assuming she went on Fridays. But I'm assuming she always did on Fridays because it was payday. You know, you needed food for the next week, etc.
I don't think we had a special day. It was
always on Friday.
I was saying, though, too, even when I was growing up, we always started in the back of the grocery store and worked our way forward. Except this time because then I am going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Get a workout in.
Did you, because that's what you and I do. Is that what you did as a kid too?
So I'll go and I go straight to the back to the dairy. I usually get health and personal care type stuff on the other end.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want the cold stuff to get warm, which... But
I
go straight to the back to the dairy and then weevil wobble in.
Funny enough, you start with the dairy, so you get your cottage cheese, your sour creams, your milks, and then you spend, the next hour going forward.
Yeah, maybe we should go through the regular aisles and then hit dairy and circle around to produce.
They should just move things around. They should put all the dairy cases right by the frozen stuff.
I'm sure they would not be planning to do that. Just because of moving the cases.
Well, but I'm just thinking, like, new builds. Like, you should put all the dry goods. There's a grocery store around us, by the way, that is in the round. And I've never seen another one like it. And I haven't been to it in years. I used to go with the Kroger. Mm-hmm. It's in the round. Literally,
it might have been a Marsh.
Maybe
Back
it was.
In the day, they don't
but
have
like they
anymore.
had this big section in the middle with like fresh produce, and then they had all these little rooms off of it.
That's right, and it was weird, and it was always dark in there.
It was so dark. It was like a dairy room,
kind of in a nice
then it would be I loved that one. But it was like they would have like the frozen stuff in one room, and they had like it was like a bakery in one area.
Barn,
I think they even had like little facades.
Yeah, they did.
We should
I don't know about facades, but I'm telling you, I don't think it's open. I think it was a Marsh. Was it a Kroger?
I think it was
just like a signature Kroger. You know how they have those?
No.
Where it's like the fancy Kroger versus I don't know. I would totally be down to go there.
We should try it.
It's for old time's sake.
That'd be fun.
Anyway,
Anywho, that's enough grocery store talk.
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It was a decent day.
Yeah.
I'm excited for tomorrow. We have a lot going on. Well, really, we just have a very early morning for something very exciting.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing, which is going to be fun. I told Genevieve a bit ago when we were laying her down, I was like, all right, honey, like, gotta go to sleep because we've got a big morning tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Meeting someone, she knows who it is, but you guys will see tomorrow. Meeting someone special at breakfast.
Question, did you find Tiny Tyler in the thumbnail today? If so, what should they put in the...
Okay. Use
3 Santas.
Okay. Is there a Santa?
3 Santas,
Santa emoji.
18 Christmas trees, and then 24 of the uppercase letter Y.
if you do that, please also comment actual words that we can read. And, that's funny. Someone's going to do it for real.
I know.
Like 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. We love you guys so much. Did you see the comment that said, will this year be the year that Tyler tells us he loves us the way that Jessica does?
We'll see.
Who knows? It's a
Last
long
Christmas,
month.
I gave you my heart, and the very next day, you gave it away.
Anyway.
All right, we're done. See ya.
Bye, guys. Love you.